Any type of help that we can get, we will accept it. And I don't normally do this, but this is a point to where I'm tired and I don't want to struggle like this or live like this.
Tonight, a troubling situation unfolding in North Little Rock. Tenants at the Shorter College Gardens apartment complex say they have been without clean and working water for days now. The city leaders say they're going to step in. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock, everyone. I'm Bob Clausen. Good to have you along.
And I'm Caroline Derby. Madison Gaffner is working for you tonight. She's joined us live at City Hall in Madison. You found that the problem goes far beyond the surface.
That's right, Bob. Caroline, the mayor told me he first learned about the situation this morning. Roughly 70 tenants paying their bills but not receiving services such as hot water. But when we got to the site, tenants showed us even more problems. And the issue, no one from management or the property owner is answering.
Approximately 10, 11 o'clock this morning, I got calls that their water was shut off.
North Little Rock Mayor Terry Hartwick says about 70 tenants at Shorter College Gardens had paid their bills but still had no hot water. The city learned power had been cut to the apartment office, the same area that houses the boilers. Without electricity, there was no way to heat water for dozens of families.
I called our electric department to make sure they had their electricity turned back on, so now they can have hot water.
And while the power has been restored, the problems on the property go far beyond temperature, as the owners of the property have not responded to any attempts of contact.
From phone calls and letters, I mean, we've done everything we can to reach out to these people. They're just not responding. I've even reached into our city attorney's office that says, what can we do to enforce this? So she's looking at it.
When we arrived at the Shorter College Garden apartment complex, the tenants told us it's much worse than the city knew. They showed us a letter from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development stating effective November 1st, HUD would stop sending subsidy payments to the owners. The reason? The letter states in part, quote, "This action is being taken because of the owner's failure to remedy physical deficiencies identified by HUD's inspection of the property, to remedy major threats to health and safety at the property, and to maintain the property in decent, safe, and sanitary condition." Inside her unit, tenant Tamika Whitker says what's coming through her pipes isn't clean water. It's a nightmare.
This has been 5 days, tomorrow will be 6 days that we've been dealing with it.
Whitker showed us her bathtub filled with black water. She says it's been backing up day after day.
The toilet is overflowing. That's why the water is still down there.
That water, she says, is seeping through the floors and into her downstairs neighbor's ceiling. Because property owners aren't answering, no plumbers are arriving. Many tenants told us they're showering at relatives' homes and can't drink what's coming from the taps. And finding help is complicated. The complex is privately owned, not managed by the North Little Rock Housing Authority.
We try to call the housing authority to see where we can find them places. Nation shut down, government shut down, so we can't get through.
City leaders say the government shutdown has made the crisis worse. The housing authority has vouchers ready, but HUD hasn't provided an updated relocation list.
So I did call French Hill's office. The lady there said she would try to get somebody to give us that information.
As of Wednesday night, the city continues to wait for a response. And after we told the city spokesperson the conditions we saw for ourselves, officials confirmed they've begun the process to condemn the complex. For residents like Whitker, that action brings a mix of relief and fear about what comes next.
It gives me some kind of hope. So hopefully, when they hear this, somebody will reach out and try to help us.
I have reached out to the property owners and the management company, but have not heard back. The mayor says the city attorney is reviewing what can be enforced while they continue to work to hopefully relocate families as quickly as possible. It's also important to note that while Shorter College is in the name of the complex is not associated with the university. Reporting live here in North Little Rock, I'm Madison Gaffner, KARK 4 News.